Hi, I'm Karen King. Welcome to Productions Without Borders. I'm the CEO, and I'm really excited that you have decided to become part of our community. We need everyone to be part of our community and to learn the tools and the strategies and the system, frankly, that we've created. So whether you have been hiring diverse crews and people from the targeted groups for years and being inclusive for years, we want you to do the training. So I want you to be the first page you visit to be the training page so that you can actually register for the program that works for your schedule. I'll be doing 3 before the end of the year. And those are going to be great opportunities for us to have some really great conversations about how what happens in one department impacts another department, and really share the process that I've created so that everybody is on board. After the new year, we're going to specify who should come to each workshop. So if you're interested in being part of the conversation where everybody is present, now is the time for you to register and get on board. The other pages I want you to think about are the forums. Those are really important pages for us to actually hear what each other are thinking. This is not just for you to listen to me, but this is an opportunity for us as a community to actually have a voice in the countries in which we operate and have a voice internationally. I think it's really exciting that this is an international hub where you can actually get access to what's going on in different parts of the world. So you're going to see in our news page links to all kinds of programs and all kinds of opportunities that are happening where people from all around the world can get involved and benefit from them. We're also really excited about welcoming everybody to our community. This is a truly inclusive community. It's a community that is not only saying if you're a person of color or if you're differently abled or indigenous or LGBTQ plus, you're welcome here. But you're also welcome here if you're not a member of the targeted groups and you don't understand how diversity works, and you may even have been a little bit annoyed by the whole thing. We really want to also have you be part of this conversation so that we can truly be inclusive and make sure that your needs are being met as well. The whole idea here is to understand what gets in the way of us being fully self-expressed, what gets in the way of us being everything that we're meant to be, and how do we ensure that those things don't happen? How do we get rid of the glass ceilings, or how do we get rid of the obstacles to our participation? And we need everybody on board to help us accomplish that. So very excited, and make sure that you're participating in the forums. I'm going to every week create a question that is an opportunity for you to, continue a dialogue. I want you to use videos. I want you to use words. I want you to use, little, whether you do a video like this of yourself talking or you do a little vignette of something, that's great too. The other thing that I'm really excited about is Productions Without Borders being an executive producer. We are looking forward to being a hub for international financing, a place where people can find great talent, great stories, and funnel what can be a little bit of money that they might have into a pot so that we can actually share content, develop content, produce content, and have content that speaks to the world, coming from our own cultural perspectives. So there are so many things that are exciting about what we're planning. And, I have a 5-year plan for this whole thing, and it's exciting. And people who have seen it have said it's the best business plan they've ever seen. And there's a lot of exciting opportunities for us. This is a very exciting time. This is a very important time for a community like ours to actually be happening, so that we can actually change the way that we see each other on the planet. Right now, we're seeing each other in very black and white terms, in very divisive terms. And that doesn't have to be the way it is. We work in the most powerful medium on the planet. We have the ability to transform the way people see each other. And if we are all present and we all have a voice and we use that voice and we listen to others, we can actually create content that does no harm. We can actually create content that tells the same dramatic stories we want to tell without demonizing entire groups of people, without demonizing entire countries or entire religions or entire races. We will actually be able to be free to be who we are in all of our differences and all of our computations and permutations. You know, being human is such a gift and such an honor that I don't think that we have even begun to explore all of the joy of who we are. And so I ask you to look into your heart and to allow yourself to be fully self-expressed in this community. And I know that not all of the conversations we're going to have are going to be warm and fuzzy ones, because I know how heartbreaking this work can be sometimes, and how painful it can be when we try and things don't work the way we hoped it would. And we're disappointed by people who we thought we trusted. And, you know, we're dealing with all kinds of issues. It could be mental health issues. It could be addiction issues. It could be alcoholism. It could be, you know, all kinds of challenges that we face as being part of communities that have been marginalized, and communities that have been oppressed, and communities that have been wounded. And I'm hoping that this will be a place of healing. So we are also going to be looking for partners who can help us in that healing process, so that this place is a place where we can actually come not only to be trained in how to work together and how to collaborate with other people who may not think the same way we do, or certainly won't look the same way we do, but it can also be a place that we can come for healing. My journey as a woman of color living in Canada, originally from Trinidad and educated in Canada, professionals were my parents, and it hasn't been a simple one. And I've had many advantages in this society living in Canada, and coming from a very solidly middle-class background. So that I know that if I've had a hard time, there are others who've had a harder time. And so, and I've also had a very successful career. And even despite the fact that I've had an incredibly successful career, I've had an incredibly hard time. So I understand the challenges that are faced when we are tasked with working with diverse talent, when that hasn't been what we've been accustomed to be doing in our life. And I understand the joys that are available to us. So I really look forward to sharing all of what my experience has been, and I really look forward to hearing about yours. Thank you so much for becoming part of this community. Also, check out the forums, leave your videos there, you know, write what's in your heart there. Be respectful, be thoughtful. This is an opportunity for us to be our best selves and to share our pain and our great ideas for solutions. So welcome and spread the word.